Corey. I'm 18 years young. I'm the Thursday guy for the FTM Daily One. A little bit about myself. I'm pre-T and pre-op. I'm hoping to change that soon. I am taken by my girlfriend. We're currently moving to Illinois soon, in the next couple of days actually. I don't really know what to say about my intro, but I'm really into tattoos and piercings and listening to music. Pretty much hobbies are just pretty much doing the same thing, listening to music and playing around and whatnot. I actually I want to go into ice hockey sometime. Seems pretty cool, pretty chill. Smoke cigarettes, and that's about it for my intro. But as my coming out story, I was about in 6th grade. I came out as a lesbian to my family and my school and everything like that. And my dad took it well. My mom, on the other hand, she was kind of upset over it. She didn't really want to accept the fact that maybe I did like girls. And then probably around 9th grade year, I was probably like 15, 16 years old. And I finally figured out who I was with being me. And I always thought that I was different. But I found out that I was considered a female to male transgender. And I was looking up stuff about it and whatnot. And I came out to my parents again. My dad's first instinct was to take me to Meijer and actually buy me razors and stuff like that to help me transition and to help me become more of a man, I guess. He still doesn't call me by my chosen name. It's always my birth name, but I mean, he forgets a lot. My mom, she ended up, I was like 16 when it happened, but I told her about it. She wasn't happy about it at first, but she was sick and she started to call me by my chosen name, which really surprised me. And she told me that she loved me no matter what. And then she ended up passing away. As for the rest of my family, they're really Christian based. They don't like gays. They don't like transgender people. They don't like bisexual people, anybody like that. My grandparents actually are okay with me, and they're okay with who I am, pretty much. I came out to a lot of my friends, and they were pretty cool with it too, and it was really surprising. My teachers, on the other hand, they told me that they weren't going to call me by my chosen name, and that they didn't really care about anything like that, so eventually I just dropped out of school. I mean, if nobody cared, then why should I have to go through that? And then, when I met my girlfriend, she met me as a girl, and probably about 4 months into the relationship, I finally came on and told her, I don't feel like a girl. I want to be a guy. I want to be able to look like a guy, be able to go out and do guy things without people judging me. And I told her about transgender. She didn't know anything about it. She didn't really understand anything about it, and I sat down and talked to her about it, and then she's perfectly okay with it. She's actually helping me transition. Once I head back to Illinois, she's gonna help me get into a doctor to try to get some testosterone and get counseling, and she's actually helping me out with my name change and everything like that. Coming out wasn't the easiest thing for me. I did when I was in 6th grade. It wasn't hard, but it wasn't the easiest thing either, especially when you felt judged all the time by everybody. But then when my family took it as well as they did, I felt like I could tell anybody anything. And then it's been rough. I haven't been able to transition because of money reasons and because being underage and whatnot. But when I turned 18, which was a couple months ago, I finally started to be able to transition just a little bit. Was able to go out and get a binder and a packer and, be able to start living who I was, who I wanted to be. And then I picked out my name My girlfriend's been good about calling me he and him and his. My grandma and grandpa's still working on it though. Like, I guess it's because I grew up being called she, and you know, they're a little granddaughter, and now that my mom's gone, I'm the only thing they have left really, other than my sister. So they still think that I'm their baby. But I mean, it's a hard process for anybody actually, especially, you know, your parents growing up, you know, either being a female or a male and coming out and telling them just that you want to be a different person. It's going to be hard for them. And, I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do. Maybe they'll accept you later on in life, maybe they won't. But, I mean, it's who you are, so you gotta live by it. You can't really do anything else. But that's pretty much my coming out story. Other than when I had to come out to, my counselors and stuff like that. Which they understood, I mean, because they told me that there was actually somebody else in the same counseling as they were that was a female to male transgender. Really surprised me, and I wish I could have met him, but she wouldn't give out any information, which I understand. I don't really have a lot of female to male transgender friends, but it'd be nice to have some, you know, to talk through journeys and see and talk about their lives and see how well their parents took it and everything. But yeah, that's my coming out story, and that's my intro. Like I said, I'm the Thursday guy for FTM Daily 1. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And that's all. Bye. Good.